Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Halti Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Halti Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot at startup funding and investing. During a turnaround, the board should help. Here are some key steps to engage the board in the turnaround process. Interview the board for their input on the turnaround plan. Reconfirm the board's role in the company. Define the specific activities the board should engage in, and set up the board with goals and objectives with accountability. Change the board's operating process to meet the current needs of the company. For businesses in a steady state, a quarterly board meeting is fine. During a turnaround, the board should meet much more often, such as weekly. Identify board members with key skills and contacts relevant to the turnaround. For example, a board member that has a network of investors could be tasked with fundraising. Another board member with financial expertise could oversee the financial activities. And yet another board member with public relations experience can help with communicating the turnaround to the outside world. Set metrics to track the board's progress. Just as the company's leadership and employees have metrics, so too should the board. Consider these points in engaging the board for your startup turnaround. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Halti Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.